So welcome to beautiful, sunny winter Victoria. As you can see, the sun is shining and it's a lovely day. So I guess a lot of people don't understand just how frustrating it can be to have a coating business and a polishing. Polishing's okay, most of the time it's inside, but to try and do coatings in the winter, right, in Victoria, or pretty much anywhere that's not Queensland or Perth, right? So yeah, there's a lot of frustration for me. What do? Move to Queensland, I guess. Be the king of the coast. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think so. Median house price, $1 million. I don't think so. So finally got a little bit of sunshine. I think the rain might be finished. So I'm gonna grind and prep this outdoor area for spraycrete. So let's have a look. Got the Husqvarna 680. It's a push machine, right? It's a beast, this thing. Old school beast. Yeah, we're gonna spraycrete this area to try and match as close as we can to the existing exposed ag. It's not gonna match perfectly, but it should blend in pretty well. So yeah, now that the rain is gone, I think for the day, we should easily get this prepped. I don't think I'll get it base coated. Don't know, maybe might be too cold today. It's freezing out here. So it's 7 degrees, right? 7 degrees. I don't know if it's even gonna hit 10 degrees today. We'll see how we go. If it hits 10, I'll probably base coat. If it doesn't hit 10, baby, we ain't base coating.
I get in my feelings, yeah. I start reminiscing, yeah. Next time around, I want it to be different, yeah. Waiting on a sign, guess it's time for a different prayer. Lord, please favor for me. Do this one favor for me. I had to change my way of ways, got way too complicated for me. I hope she's waiting for me. Everywhere she goes, and waiting for the song, that's why I said the things that I say that way. I know you can't ignore me. So give me all of you in exchange for me. Just give me all of you in exchange for me. For me, break it down.
So obviously, like,
Yes, sir.
a slab like this has got so many different heights and falls, and there's a lot going on, right? So you got drains, multiple slabs joined together. So prepping it, you pretty much just want to get it as smooth as you can. A lot of edge work, obviously, but that's really all we're after. Just giving it that, you can see, but giving it that mechanical key, right? That scratch pattern for the product to bond to. And that's an issue with spraycrete, epoxy coatings, or any coatings really. They get a bad rap because there's so many guys, and there's a lot of guys that are doing it right too, obviously, but so many guys are running around and they're not prepping stuff properly. They're not grinding, they're not priming. A lot of these guys are just pressure washing and then slapping product down, and in 6 months it's peeling off because they're not giving it that proper mechanical key. They're not prepping it right. They're going over dirty concrete or concrete that has mold or, you know, that kind of stuff, contaminants. And then they're wondering, well, they're probably not wondering because they don't care, but people wonder, well, oh, this stuff comes off, it peels off, it's no good. It's an amazing product. Spraycrete, epoxy coatings, urethanes, if the prep is done correctly. So I'm going to spend a lot of time going over this floor and just, you know, corners, everything, joins, they're all going to get some attention. These drains, I might even be able to shape these drains with the 9-inch better to give it more fall. I'm going to cut around this drain that's got fall, so I'll feather around it with the machine and then I'll do the rest by hand. So I'll feather the rest of that with a 9-inch. You just don't want to be leaving ridges and big heavy scratches and shit like that. You want to be trying to leave it as smooth as you can, but it's a bit tricky with slabs like this one that have got falls all over the place, and you don't want to ruin those falls either. So you kind of just gotta do it by feel, a lot of it, you know. That's where I'd honestly prefer a manual machine over a remote machine for these kind of slabs, because you can feel what's going on more. Empty that bag in a second. So, grinding versus pressure washing and acid etching and that kind of thing. Grinding is so much more superior when it comes to prep. Like, I'd never acid wash anything or just pressure clean. The only time you have to pressure clean if you're doing spraycrete is like if someone wants to keep their stencil, the pattern of the stencil, and then you kind of got to do, you can't grind obviously then, because you're going to take the pattern off. You can see we've ground back into the stones, into the aggregate. Nice scratch pattern for the product to grab to. Start doing all my edges now, all the joins, clean out all the joins, and hopefully this stuff dries out.
Yeah. Are you gonna be in love with me? I want you and need you to be. Yeah. Are you gonna be? 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 Well.
Now I need to start shaping these, cutting these out again. So I've got to go back to the shed and get my crack chasing blade, because I'm an idiot and I left it there. Fun fact, I actually tiled this like 7 years ago. Alright, still looks fucking brand new, doesn't it? I don't tile anymore. I prefer to kill myself doing this. So, please be in here. If it's not in here, you might just witness a spaz out. Yeah, baby. Hey, that's what I'm after. Phone's ringing. Another thing. Solo operator. Oh, it's Kev. Big Kev, how you going, baby?
Hey, how are you, mates?
Good, bro. Hey, you're, I'm just recording for my YouTube channel. You're good to be featured?
Yeah, sweet. Go for it.
It's pretty easy.
The Chevy Case always looks good. Just make sure the hairs look perfect, mate.
Sun's gone away. And it feels like it's going to rain again, which there is a chance that it will today. So I'm just going to keep focusing on prepping this floor, prepping this concrete as good as I can. And then hopefully I can get this thing based, primed and based tomorrow, and maybe even sprayed, but we'll see how we go. So a little bit more context. I don't know if you can see this, but this was a join, right? That was like a weird join that went all the way around. It was really damaged and shitty looking, so I've patched it, but I'm gonna recut it just because you don't wanna fill joins with spraycrete because there's a chance that, you know, you can have issues later on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna recut this join. Obviously not with a Stanley knife, I'm just marking it. But we're gonna recut this joint all the way through with a saw. You need a good groom. Look at ya. Where did you come from? Hey? Don't know where you're from. You look about 100 years old. All right, so I've cut this joint out again. It's a lot neater now. And then I'm just gonna cut the rest of these out just because there's a lot of shit in there. So, might look like I've done fuck all here, right? Beveling these edges, right? Opening them up a bit.
Jerome fan.
Neat.
Run fast from the day job, running fast from the way it was. Jump quick to a paycheck, running back to the strip club. I'm never going back, never going back. No, you can't make me. Never going back, never going back. They never take me. I paid enough of petty dues. I put enough of shitty news.
So it's 12 o'clock and it hasn't even reached 10 degrees yet. So it's going to be too cold to prime and base coat today. And I think it's going to rain again anyway. It's getting dark, it's really cold again. So I think we're going to get a little bit more rain. But tomorrow seems to be okay. Friday and Saturday, so fingers crossed we can get this all finished.
Still love, and still love, and still love, and still love, still love, still love, and still love, and still love. Nothing but love for you, nothing but love.
So that's pretty much me done today. As you can see, it's all prepped. Looking heaps better now. So all these joins have been cut out, profiled, cleaned. They were just full of old stuff. It's 1 o'clock, started about 10, so 3 hours. 3 hours to prep it, corners, joins, everything. So it's not too bad, not too bad. If it was in the summer, you'd get all this prepped, you'd prime it, you'd base coat it, you'd get so much more done. But in the winter, it's kind of what I'm battling against. So be back tomorrow and we'll get some spray on.